Welcome to our channel. Today we are going to study a part of biology known as bacterial diseases. We are going to study this part of biology with questions and answers for a better understanding. The first question we have here says, which of the following is a bacterial disease? A. Chickenpox. B. Smallpox. C. Cholera. D. AIDS. In this question, the correct answer is C. Cholera. Cholera is one of the bacterial diseases that affect human beings. This disease is transmitted when an individual take contaminated water or food. So this cholera is mainly a waterborne disease and it affects the digestive system negatively. The next question says, cholera is a disease caused by dash bacteria. A. Rod-shaped bacteria. B. Comma-shaped bacteria. C. Spiral bacteria. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is B. Comma-shaped bacteria. Research have shown in bacteriology that this disease called cholera is caused by some bacteria that are comma in shape. There are bacteria that are comma in shape. So these bacteria that are curved or comma in shape cause this disease known as cholera. So scientists did research with what cholera patient vomited and discovered that the pathogen that is responsible for cholera is comma in shape. So these comma-shaped bacteria are called vibros and they are responsible for causing cholera in human beings. The next question says, which of the following is a symptom of cholera? A. Dehydration. B. Diarrhea. C. Fever. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. There are different symptoms of cholera, and one of the symptoms of cholera is dehydration. Studies have shown that if an individual is suffering from cholera, that person will vomit and defecate, and this vomiting will lead to loss of water from the body system of that person. And diarrhea is also a symptom of cholera. When an individual is suffering from cholera, he or she will be defecating, and the body temperature of that person will also be high, so that individual will also be experiencing fever. All these things are different symptoms of cholera in a person. The next question says, which of the following species of bacteria is responsible for cholera? A. Salmonella typhi. B. Vibrio cholerae. C. Staphylococcus aureus. D. Rhizobium leguminosarium. In this question, the correct answer is B. Vibrio cholerae. Vibrio cholerae are species of bacteria that are responsible for cholera. Bacteriologists discovered that these species of bacteria called Vibrio cholerae are the ones that cause cholera in human beings. The next question says, Typhoid fever is a dash disease. A. Viral disease. B. Bacterial disease. C. Fungal disease. D. Protozoan disease. In this question, the correct answer is B. Bacterial disease. Typhoid fever is a bacterial disease because it is caused by some bacteria that attack the body system. So this typhoid fever is one of the bacterial diseases that affects different people. The next question says, which of the following species of bacteria is responsible for typhoid fever? A. Salmonella typhi. B. Vibrio cholerae. C. Staphylococcus aureus. D. Rhizobium leguminosarium. In this question, the correct answer is A. Salmonella typhi. Salmonella typhi is the species of bacteria that cause typhoid fever in humans. When these bacteria get into the body system of an individual, it will begin to manipulate that organism, and at the end of the day it will now cause a disease known as typhoid fever. Typhoid fever is also one of the waterborne diseases. It's a disease that an individual can contact by drinking contaminated water. The next question says, which of the following is a venereal disease caused by bacterial infection? A. Syphilis. B. Cholera. C. Typhoid fever. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Syphilis. Syphilis is a venereal disease caused by bacterial infection. A venereal disease is a disease that is sexually transmitted. So an individual can contact this disease from having unprotected sex. So research have shown that syphilis is one of the venereal diseases caused by bacterial infections. The next question says, which of the following species of bacteria is responsible for syphilis? A. Salmonella typhi. B. Vibrio cholerae. C. Staphylococcus aureus. D. Treponema pallidum. In this question, the correct answer is D. Treponema pallidum. Treponema pallidum is a species of bacteria that is responsible for syphilis. This Treponema pallidum gets into the body system of the individual and begin to manipulate that person. So when this organism manipulates the person, it will now cause this sickness known as syphilis. So this syphilis is one of the next question says, which of the following is true about gonorrhea? A. It is a venereal disease. B. It is transmitted by bacteria. C. It is primarily a disease of the reproductive system. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. Gonorrhea is a venereal disease because it is transmitted from or it is a sexually transmitted disease. So any disease that is sexually transmitted from one person to another is called a venereal disease. And studies have shown that gonorrhea can be caused by bacteria known as gonococci, or they can be called Neisseria gonorrhea. And this gonorrhea is primarily a disease of the reproductive system. So all these things are facts about gonorrhea as a disease. The next question says, which of the following species of bacteria is responsible for gonorrhea? A. Salmonella typhi. B. Neisseria gonorrhea. C. Staphylococcus aureus. D. Treponema pallidum. In this question, the correct answer is B. Neisseria gonorrhea. Neisseria gonorrhea is a species of bacteria that is responsible for gonorrhea. Research have shown that this pathogen known as Neisseria gonorrhea causes a disease known as gonorrhea in people. The next question says, which of the following is a symptom of tuberculosis? A. Persistent cough. B. High body temperature. C. Loss of body weight. D. All of the above. In this question, the correct answer is D. All of the above. When an individual is suffering from a disease called tuberculosis, he or she will experience persistent cough. The body temperature of that person will be high. The body temperature will be above normal. There will be loss of body weight and other symptoms. All these options are various symptoms of tuberculosis, especially persistent cough. So in severe situation, an individual can even cough or cough out blood in the process. So tuberculosis is one of the deadly diseases caused by bacteria. The next question says, the species of bacteria responsible for tuberculosis is best described as dash. A. Salmonella typhi. B. Neisseria gonorrhea. C. Staphylococcus aureus. D. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. In this question, the correct answer is D. Mycobacterium tuberculosis. Mycobacterium tuberculosis is a pathogen responsible for tuberculosis. Research have shown in bacteriology that this bacterium known as Mycobacterium tuberculosis is responsible for tuberculosis in people. The next question says, when a disease is prevalent in a specific geographic location, it is said to be dash. A. Pandemic. B. Endemic. C. All of the above. D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is B. Endemic. Endemic disease is a disease that is prevalent in a specific geographic location or in a specific population. So when a disease is always constant in a specific geographical location or within a population, that disease is said to be endemic. The next question says, Bacillary dysentery is caused by dash: A. Bacterial infection, B. Viral infection, C. All of the above, D. None of the above. In this question, the correct answer is A. Bacterial infection. Dysentery is also a disease of the digestive system that can be caused by different pathogens. Research have shown that dysentery can be caused by some bacteria, and dysentery can also be caused by some protozoans or protozoa. So the dysentery caused by bacterial infections in the body system of a human being is called bacillary dysentery. So this dysentery, known as bacillary dysentery, is caused by a species of bacteria known as Shigella dysenteriae. So bacillary dysentery is caused by bacterial infection. If this is the first time you are watching our video, if this is the first time you are joining this channel, don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel so that you can study other topics that we have treated in many of our videos. You can also make your comments in this video.